Tonight, Wink News is saluting the 5 finalists of the Lee County Officer of the Year.
Throughout the week, we've shared the amazing stories from the finalists, but there could only be one winner. The Night Beat's Jolina Esperto is live at the FSW Arena. Jolina, who won?
That officer is Deputy Michelle Wilson of the Lee County Sheriff's Office. She was one of 5 finalists, narrowed down from 14 nominees. Here's the moment.
The winner of the 2023 Law and Order Ball Office of the Year is Deputy Michelle Wilson.
Sheriff Carmine Marcino and other law enforcement around Lee County celebrated Deputy Wilson's win on stage tonight. This year's Law and Order Ball featured a 007 theme. Wink News anchors Amanda Hall and Corey Lazar emceed the ball. There were several fundraisers, a dinner, and fun photo opportunities. I spoke with Deputy Wilson right after she heard her name announced as Lee County's Officer of the Year.
I feel like it's not a real moment. Yeah, the pinch me. Is it real? Am I awake? You know, it's a dream. I mean, surrounded by so many experienced and talented people, and to hear my name called in front of so many people for such an amazing award, I'm kind of speechless, to be honest with you. It's an honor.
And there was also a K9 of the year, K9 Nico. He ran through the doors up onto the stage and he gave Wink News anchor Corey Lazar a hug. Now, proceeds from this event will benefit the community through the Fort Myers Rotary Club and law enforcement youth programs. Wink News is a proud sponsor of the Law and Order Ball, which honors 7 local law enforcement agencies. Live at the Suncoast Arena, Jolina Esperto, Wink News.
Jolina, thank you. There you have it. Lee County Deputy Michelle Wilson has been named Officer of the Year. Wink News anchor Corey Lazar brings us the story of her bravery, courage, and the quick thinking that saved her field training officer's life.
My 1 year will be October 4th.
You heard that right. Michelle Wilson has only been on the force as a deputy at the Lee County Sheriff's Office for a little more than a year.
That's incredible.
And already, she's a finalist for Law Enforcement Officer of the Year.
Let's just say I've learned about and experienced a lot more than people have ever done in their career.
Boy, has she. And a sobering kind of experience when she was still in training with her FTO, or Field Training Officer.
Well, you know, my first day on FTO, which is our training, I experienced watching my FTO in a very violent situation, a very bad situation with a not so good person.
At 7:42 a.m. on October 17, 2021, Deputy Wilson was still in training. She and her fellow deputy were searching for a robber who just targeted an Estero 7-Eleven. And during that search, the suspect came out from behind a building and started stabbing her field training officer in the head and neck. Left with no choice, Deputy Wilson had to kill that attacker.
It was every emotion in this world you can imagine. You go through the initial shock, you freak out, you're sad, and then you get a sense of relief because you guys go home to your family. Absolutely.
It's her family that not only keeps her grounded, but they are her support system. And Deputy Wilson not only takes care of her children, but her mission on our streets in Lee County is to protect other kids and show them how a homegrown hero can give back to their community in their own way.
I wanted to be there for kids. You know, I was part of a family that was kind of broken, so I wanted to kind of assist kids and kind of fill that gap and let them know, you know, you're not alone. I might be in this uniform, but I'm still human.
Corey Lazar, Wink News.
Deputy Wilson, Lee County's Officer of the Year. Gosh, what a story. First few days on the job.
We were just looking up the script and it said 1 year, October 4th will mark 1 year. And what's incredible is that that's 6 days after Hurricane Ian hit. So Deputy Wilson starts less than a week after Ian and then goes through this during her training.
Already a tough time to be a first responder, law enforcement, and then you add that in.
Unbelievable.
Incredible heroism.